Never judge life too soon. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green hills, there lived a humble farmer named Ramesh. He was known for his calm nature and his wise words. Ramesh lived on the edge of the village with his son, Arjun, and their only possession of value, a beautiful white horse. This horse wasn't just a source of pride for Ramesh. It was his livelihood. The villagers admired the horse and often told Ramesh how lucky he was to have it. But Ramesh would only smile and say, "Who knows? Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad." The horse runs away. One day, as Ramesh was working in the fields, his son ran up to him, breathless. "Father, the horse is gone," he cried. "It's run away into the forest. What will we do now? How will we plow the fields or earn a living?" Hearing this, the villagers gathered around Ramesh, shaking their heads in pity. "What terrible luck," they said. "You must be devastated." But Ramesh simply shrugged and said, "Who knows? Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad." The villagers were puzzled. How could losing the horse be anything but a disaster? But Ramesh didn't explain further. He simply went back to his work, trusting life to reveal its plan. The horse returns with friends. A week later, to everyone's surprise, the white horse returned. But it wasn't alone. It brought with it a group of wild horses from the forest. Now Ramesh had not one but 6 horses. The villagers were astonished. "What incredible fortune," they exclaimed. "You've turned one horse into 6. You must be the luckiest man in the village." But Ramesh only smiled and said, "Who knows? Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad." His calm response baffled the villagers once again. How could he not celebrate such a stroke of luck? A tragic accident. Ramesh and his son began training the wild horses. One day, while trying to ride one of the untamed horses, Arjun was thrown violently to the ground. He broke his leg and was unable to walk. The villagers rushed to Ramesh's house to offer their condolences. "What a tragedy," they said. "Your only son is crippled. How will he help you on the farm now? This is truly terrible." But Ramesh, as always, remained calm. He said, "Who knows? Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad." The villagers couldn't believe his attitude. How could he remain so indifferent when his son's future seemed ruined? A twist of fate. A few weeks later, news came to the village. The kingdom was at war. The king's soldiers arrived to recruit all the young men in the village to fight in the army. Every family watched in despair as their sons were taken away, knowing that many of them would never return. But because of Arjun's broken leg, he was spared. He stayed behind with his father, safe and sound. The villagers, who had previously pitied Ramesh, now envied him. "What good fortune," they said. "Your son was saved because of his injury. You're truly blessed." But Ramesh simply smiled and said, "Who knows? Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad." Life's unpredictable nature. Over time, the villagers began to understand Ramesh's wisdom. They saw how life could change in an instant, how what seemed like a curse one day could turn into a blessing the next, and vice versa. They realized that judging life too soon only leads to unnecessary worry or false celebration. Ramesh's story spread far and wide, and people came from neighboring villages to hear his philosophy. He taught them the value of patience and the importance of accepting life as it comes, without rushing to label events as good or bad. The lesson. Ramesh's story reminds us all that life is full of twists and turns. What seems like a setback today may pave the way for a greater opportunity tomorrow. And what appears to be a blessing might come with hidden challenges. Instead of rushing to judge, we must learn to embrace life's uncertainties with an open heart. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, remember Ramesh's words. Who knows? Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Trust that life has a way of balancing itself out, often in ways we can't foresee. Final thoughts. Life is unpredictable, but that's what makes it beautiful. Instead of resisting its natural flow, accept it. Trust that every event, whether joyous or painful, serves a purpose in your journey. By doing so, you'll find peace even in the midst of chaos and discover the hidden blessings in every moment. This story is a timeless reminder to never judge life too soon. Embrace its uncertainties, and let life unfold in its own mysterious way.